right, if you're watching this video, that means one thing: you need validation for your purchase. Just playing. Really, seriously. The Pixel 6 is a beast value of a phone. First of all, you get a 6 point, you know what, screw that. Y'all know I don't do the specs, screw all that. I'm just going to sit here and say this. This phone is phenomenal. For the price and what you get is great. Literally meaning that you can find this phone for almost somewhere between $279 all the way up to about $350. I've seen used models online, refurbished models online, and I didn't even look at what Google was charging for this device. I might have a link at the bottom somewhere about it, but I'm pretty sure the price of this is probably like $100 or $200 off, brand new. Probably not 200, but at least like 150 off in the actual Google store compared to the 7, because you know they can't price them at the same price. But if you can get your hands on a Pixel 6 and it actually works, yeah, I know. I had to make sure I say works because a lot of people bought these phones and they had so many bugs, so many issues, and everything going on, and this and that to the third, and they returned them. So if you get one, and if you're having those issues, sorry, that's your experience. But if you get one and it actually works, you cannot beat this device. You get so much bang for your buck with this. As far as the screen, size is subjective really to the person, so we're not going to really get too deep into that, but you just get so much value out of it. So if you do have a Pixel 6, I mean, if you do have a Pixel 6, I personally wouldn't have been compelled to upgrade to this year's Pixels if I wasn't a YouTuber. I would have been perfectly fine using this device. And to be honest with you, I cannot use that as an excuse, to be honest with you. I do have a little part of me that just wants the latest and greatest just because, and I'm still working on myself with that. Because personally, well, honestly, I could have kept using this device and been perfectly fine. I'm getting the same Pixel experience as the Pro models. I'm getting the same experience as the new models. I mean, Google, you know, they unify the experience across the board. The only thing is missing is like the refresh rate, the camera, and the battery. And seriously, if you can live without those things, then you know you have a great device. And I mean, technically, I think I can, but I don't know. It's just the bone in me just want the latest and greatest. You already know I be. Devil on digital. So what I'm trying to say is that if you do have the Pixel 6 or the 6 Pro, and really the 6, because I mean the price is incredible, you got a good device on your hands, and I wouldn't advise you to upgrade unless you feel like you really need to. I don't know who upgraded and who didn't upgrade, but I feel like if you didn't, you can definitely hold out from the 7 series and wait for the 8 series, or possibly wait until the 9 series, because you're going to get a unified experience. Whatever features that the new Pixels are going to, whatever new features the new Pixels will get, you more than likely will get it, because Google is famous for doing like drops, feature drops. And that's the beauty of owning a Pixel, is that you can get the latest and greatest software even if you don't have the latest and greatest hardware. So when you're deciding whether to choose what Pixel you want, you're not choosing based off the software. Well, maybe if you got something like a Snapdragon version versus a Tensor chip, but Snapdragon days are over. So moving forward, if you're going with a Tensor chip one, you don't have to worry about losing out on any features, because more than likely you're going to get them. It would just be a hardware thing that you pretty much need to focus on. So I'm just saying, like, if you got the Pixel 6, enjoy it, because I've been using this phone for like 3 days now over my Pixel 7 Pro, and I'm like, every time I pick this thing up, I'm like, I can just use this and be happy. I really honestly can use this and be happy. Telephoto lens, I like it. I use it. Yeah, of course I do. Is it necessary? No. I actually do more shooting with the main camera sensor because I get the best quality from it, obviously, and RAW, and I edit. But that's not everybody. That's not everybody. Everybody's not going to edit, but you don't have to worry about editing. If you're not that person, you can just use the main camera or any camera on this Pixel and get a good shot. Not saying that it's going to come out good every time, but the reality of it is you have a 90% chance that you're going to come out with something looking like you're a photographer. But, you know, it is what it is. Other than that, definitely pick up a Pixel 6 if you do not have one. If you're looking to get into the Google's ecosystem and you want to start off and you're just not too sure, go grab a Pixel 6. I mean, people will say grab the 6A. I think, yeah, but I'm sorry. The 90 hertz make a big difference, at least to me. So, I'm not going to, the 90 hertz make a big difference to me. So, sounds like I'm trying to convince you to go 90 hertz too. It might not be a big deal to you, but I'm just saying that for the value that you get at the price that you can get this phone, I think it's well worth the price of getting this if you want to step into the Pixels, pretty much, Google's ecosystem, or just your little entry level. This is my first Pixel, I want to try it out. One of those type things or whatever. But if not, you the badass on the block and you wanna feel good, you go grab the Pro models or you go grab the new ones out and you be Billy Badass or whatever. Cause right now I'm Billy Badass, even with this right here, to be honest with you. But anyways, I want you to get a good look at this Pixel right here. It's a great phone, and I think that if you got it, you will be perfectly happy with it. So, Pixel 6, great value. Well, probably the best value out there. Well, good luck. Peace.